this ASMR video in which I will show you several topics and then you will choose which topics you want that I will talk about in some of my next videos. First topic is about flotation. Here we can see interesting picture of one submarine. In this part, I will explain to you about types of a submarine. Here is operations center. Very interesting. Here is a story about magnetism, magnetic forces. Animal magnetism. Magnetic materials. Electromagnetism. Gravity. One of the most important forces in our world. Tides produced by gravity. Force of attraction. Couple of pictures of a record-breaking skydive. And explanation about heights in our world. Flight is also a very interesting topic. Here we can see helicopter. How we can explain forces of flight and why helicopters even can fly. Now we have here one big topic about energy. Types of energy. How we can measure energy energy. Different types of energy waves. Energy sources. Pollution that we have because of energy. This is also interesting topic about signals from space. Signals that we receive from various satellites that are floating around the Earth. GPS satellites. Light is also energy. We can talk about light's refraction, reflection, interference, and diffraction, and also about lasers. I have covered telescopes in some videos before, but they are also interesting topic. Sound is also energy. We can talk about how sound travels, about speed of sound, about musical sound. Heat is one form of energy. Temperature and how we measure temperature. How heat travels. Electricity is a huge topic, but we will cover it if you want only in some essential small topics. I can explain to you how a battery works, what is interesting picture about power network from source of the power to our homes. Here we can see various types of sources, from solar to wind power. Maybe some of you are interested in radioactivity. About types of radiation. About how nuclear power works. How we get energy from atoms. And some other uses of radioactivity. Electronics can be also a topic that I can talk about. What is electronics? The components. Integrated circuits. Digital world that now we all depend on it. About early computers, I can talk. How a computer works, I can explain. How the internet works, and what are supercomputers. This picture is horizontal, and the topic is robotics. I can talk also about this, but I will then turn the book in this direction. We have also a very big topic about history. In some of my previous videos, I covered the ancient world part. And interesting story about the first humans from 7 million years ago. present day of Homo sapiens. But I can talk now, if you like, in future videos about the first house that people have lived in. About early empires. Maybe about ancient Egypt. The kingdoms of the ancient Egypt. It looks very interesting, the story of the pharaohs. How ancient Egyptians were making money is also explained here. And here we can see a tomb of a pharaoh. Which is in Great Pyramid. Ancient Greece is very interesting for me. You can talk about ancient Greece a lot, but I can also tell you only some interesting facts from this ancient time about the Olympic Games, about the periods in ancient Greece, about gods and goddesses. Ancient Athens. Very nice picture. The Greek city of Athens was home of some of history's most brilliant artists, philosophers, and politicians. Here is the Parthenon, and here is the Acropolis. In ancient Athens, we have the first democracy. I have covered in two of my previous videos the Roman Empire, but I can talk again a little bit of it. about Roman society and the city of Rome, and about gladiators and the Colosseum. I am very interested in the medieval world. Here are also some of the basic things, but one can talk about the medieval a lot. Let us see what we have in these big topics. We can cover a story about Viking rages. Very nice Viking ship we can see here. They were great explorers. We can talk about this. About their weapons. Who is not interested in fortresses? They are so interesting topic. Here we can see very nice fortress, and I can explain what types of castles exist, how they were attacking a castle in that time, and I can talk about a life in a castle. Wars of faith between 1019 and 1271, when European armies set out on a series of crusades to the east. Here are important years, and here is the map of the crusades. For me, very unfortunate wars, unnecessary. Some of you may be interested in world religions, and I can talk about this also. I have Christianity, Hinduism, Islam, Buddhism, Judaism, the great Ottoman Empire, here we can see interesting picture about the sultans and about Islamic conquerors. The Silk Road was for more than 1,000 years the great overland trading route between China and the Middle East and Europe. You can write to me if you want to hear more about the Silk Road. A samurai warrior. I can tell you about this also if you like. About weapons and armor of one samurai. The age of discovery. The world experienced huge changes between 1450 and 1750. A wave of new ideas swept across Europe as explorers founded new colonies and trading networks all across the world. I can speak about voyage to the Americas and Spanish caravel and about Christopher Columbus voyages. Maybe some of you are interested in a story about ancient Americas. About all the kingdoms in the Americas. The Renaissance is an explosion of new ideas that transformed Europe in the 15th century, bringing revolutionary works of art, science, and invention. Here is a nice picture of one theater. And we can call this Shakespeare's theater. And we can talk a little bit about this also. Imperial China. Beautiful picture of the Great Wall. I can talk about wars of India. And battles on that region. Okay, this is now the modern world. We can of course talk also about it. Let me see what we have here. The sad story about the slave trade. The American Revolutionary War, where many people have died. I can talk a little bit about this also, about the battles of this war, about the Declaration of Independence, about the areas, and about the two sides in the war. French Revolution, the first big revolution, very famous, and the end of the monarchy. The guillotine and the terror from that time, and the Napoleonic Wars. The Industrial Revolution is also interesting topic. Many ideas from this revolution and new machines, rise of the machines, we can call it. This revolution has given us steam. And here is one beautiful picture of one. Of these steam machines, Stephenson's rocket. I can explain you how steam engine works. Here is also one unfortunate war, the Civil War. But I can tell you something about this also. The course of the war, the Confederacy and the Union. And about the nation divided. Human history is in fact history of wars, which is not so nice to know. hits us. World War One was a sad war. Many people have died. But I can tell you something about this war also. And about trench warfare from World War One. And new weapons from the time. And the last topic that I'm offering you to choose that I can talk about is the Second World War, of which we can talk very much. But at the end, it is one of these big, big, tragic parts of human history. The Holocaust, the fascism, and everything about it. Thank you for your attention. Good night and